I need your help, please subscribe my channel. The morning began like any other, yet a heavy weight pressed beneath the surface, impossible to ignore. I had known the truth for weeks, maybe months. The inconsistencies had piled up. Muted phone calls, vague excuses when she claimed to be busy. Caroline had believed herself clever, thinking her secret affair would remain hidden. But I had been watching quietly, collecting evidence, every detail recorded with meticulous care. I wasn't angry, not yet. I wasn't shattered either. I was deliberate, patient, waiting for the moment when the storm could be unleashed on my terms. When she finally entered the room, her confidence seemed almost rehearsed, but I caught the tremor beneath it. Then came her question, hesitant, trembling, a mix of confusion and fear. Why don't you want me anymore? Her eyes searched mine, seeking warmth, forgiveness, anything that could reassure her. But that version of me no longer existed. I saw the flicker of panic in her gaze, the arrogance that had once made deceit effortless beginning to crumble. I smiled, not cruelly, not mockingly, but with steady certainty. Each word was measured, deliberate, heavy with truth, because you already gave what was mine to someone else. The change was instantaneous. Her face froze. Confusion, disbelief, fear, all flashed across her features. She understood immediately that my calm wasn't ignorance. My stillness wasn't weakness. It was control. She struggled for words, for breath, under the weight of realization. I didn't mean for it to happen, she whispered, fragile, as if confession could undo her actions. But I didn't respond. I didn't need to. The silence spoke for me. My composure carried more power than any accusation ever could. Her excuses faltered, echoing uselessly in the void where trust had once lived. She searched my face for a hint of softness, a vulnerability she could exploit to rewrite the moment. But there was nothing. My eyes held the certainty of someone betrayed, yet unbroken. The room seemed to shrink as her confidence drained away. The woman who had once dominated every conversation now trembled beneath the quiet force of truth. The illusions she had built, the fantasies of reconciliation, collapsed under the weight of her own deeds. Time stretched painfully as she absorbed what could never be undone. Her apologies followed, fragile, uneven, perhaps finally sincere. She tried to explain, to justify, to soften the blow. None of it mattered. The damage was done. The lesson irreversible. The person she had taken for granted now stood before her calm, resolute, dignity intact. By the night's end, she was silent, defiance vanished, fully aware that nothing between us could ever return to what it once was. My calmness had achieved what anger never could. It dismantled her illusions and forced her to confront the magnitude of what she had destroyed. She learned that giving away what is sacred, the trust, the love, the loyalty of another, creates an emptiness that can never be refilled. I left that night with no fury, no desire for vengeance, only quiet closure. I hadn't shouted. I hadn't pleaded. I had simply stood firm. That steadfastness alone was enough. The truth, delivered without rage, proved to be the most powerful act of all. She faced the consequences of her choices. I walked away with my integrity intact. In that stillness, I discovered a profound and lasting peace.